Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So I do need to do a little bit of prepping on my natural nails. I'm mainly just focusing on my cuticles. So I'm taking this really thin like tapered bit and going around the cuticle area, just getting any of that excess dead cuticle and any of that excess acrylic I have left over from when I soaked my nails off about a week and a half ago. After that, I will be taking this cuticle ball bit and going around my cuticle area, just gently buffing off that dead cuticle as well. Not applying too much pressure because I've done that before and I have cut myself a little bit. So you want to use like medium pressure when doing this step. And I also do have my gel at the speed of 4,000 RPMs when doing all my natural nail prep. So before getting into the actual set, I will be applying some peel-off base coat. So here I'm just using my 𝐶𝐴𝐵Land latex tape and applying a very thin layer of that to all of my natural nails. And I will go ahead and let that fully dry. After that's completely dried, I will go ahead and apply a very thin layer of base coat onto my natural nails, and then I will go ahead and cure that in the light for 30 seconds. So off camera, I did measure out my nail tips and apply them using some base coat, and then I cured them underneath the lamp fully for 60 seconds. And now I'm just taking my nail tip cutter and trimming down my nails to like a long to extra long length for today's set. And now I'm taking a hand file and just shaping up the sidewalls just very gently, just to make sure everything is nice and flush. And then I do gently follow the free edge as well off camera. So for the acrylic, I wanted to use this color here called Luscious from our Lavish Nude collection on Kyo's Nail Supply. And after I was done applying like the first two beads, I was realizing it wasn't the color I was going for. So I did go ahead and scrape that off using the tip of my brush, just gently pushing it down towards the free edge. I didn't show that process, but that's usually what I do when I'm scraping off acrylic that I'm not trying to use. But after I scraped that off, I did go ahead and go in with a new acrylic. So this color here that I switched to is called Capiche. It is from Acrylics. I do have her link down below as well with my discount code if you're interested in any of her products. She will be adding new products to her website very soon, and I can't wait to be able to show you guys that, and hopefully you guys get your hands on them as well. So getting into the acrylic application, I did go ahead and apply a medium-sized bead of acrylic right where the tip of the natural nail meet. And I just gently blended it down towards the free edge, just slightly dragging it down as well with wiping the sidewalls just to keep that nice square shape. And now I'm taking another medium-sized bead of acrylic and applying it right on top of that and doing the same exact thing as well. So I will be using the same nude across all of my nails, so I pretty much will let the rest of this play out, and I will come back in when it's time to shape and file. So this is what our nails are looking like after the application has been completed and dried. It's very smooth. It looks pretty good. So I will be going in with a 5-in-1 fine drill bit and going around the cuticle area just to make sure everything is nice and flush, that natural nail. And for reference, I do hammer drill at the speed of 7,000 RPMs when doing this step. Next, I will be going in with a medium grit sanding band from Nails and Blinks and going around the cuticle area just once more, not too much. And I will work that over the surface of the nail just to smooth it out even further from that acrylic application. But since my application did come out pretty smooth, this process right here is very minimal when I had to do the filing on this part. Then finally, I will be taking my hand file and going all along the sidewalls again, just to make sure everything is nice and straight. I will also be going underneath the nail, just getting acrylic that might have spilled over. And then I also do the free edge, but I do that off camera because it's kind of hard to stay in frame when doing that process. So these are what our nails are looking like after everything's been nicely shaped and filed. I also did buff my nails off camera. So getting into the nail art, I will be using this black gel polish from Beetles along with this pinkish purplish chrome powder. So I will be taking my black gel polish and my long liner brush, and I will be drawing French tips on all of my nails. Just watching the footage back and seeing the process of me doing these French tips, I can really see how much I've improved when doing my French tips. Like when I first started doing them, they were not even, they were not like anything. All of it was just not good. But I can tell I've improved so much, and I just want to say that the more you keep trying, the more you will improve. So don't be discouraged if you're not doing good at French tips or anything in general related to nails. Don't be discouraged, because the more you practice, the more you will improve. So after I draw out the smile line, I do kind of fill in just the sidewalls just a little bit using that liner brush, because I will be using the bottle from the brush from the bottle, and it's kind of hard to get that brush on the sidewalls without getting it on my fingers. So I'm just using that long liner brush to kind of get that before we go in with that brush from the bottle. After we've got everything mapped out, I will be taking the brush from the black gel polish bottle and applying that like on the free edge area just to fill in any of that space. And then before curing it, I do like to wipe down the sidewalls just to keep the nice square shape going still. And then I will go ahead and cure that in the light for a full 60 seconds. You want to make sure you're doing it for at least 60 to 90 seconds since this is a very pigmented color. You want to make sure it's fully cured. Now after that's cured, I will be taking this chrome powder and applying it on the like French tip that I drew. I'm not trying to be super careful with this because I did find a new technique on how to make it like not so messy afterwards and also give it a nice mirrored effect. So what I do is I use one side to apply the chrome powder, and after I've applied it on the black gel polish, and then after I fully apply that, I will flip the applicator brush over and use the other side and just gently go over that with that side of the brush applicator, and it smooths everything out as well with getting all that excess chrome powder off the like nude part where you don't want it, if that makes any sense. You'll see me do that in just a little bit. So I was kind of out of frame when doing that step though, so here you can see me just using the opposite end of the applicator, like the opposite side I mean, and just going over the chrome powder just to smooth it out and give it more of that mirrored effect, along with getting any of that excess chrome powder off my nails as well. So moving on to the nail art, I will be using some white gel polish, and I will be kind of doing some like, I don't know if it's a lace design or exactly what it is, but I will be doing some of these like half circle things going along the French tip outline. But I will be doing it on both sides, and I will also be doing that on all of my nails as well. This nail set is supposed to be like a Coquette inspired type of design. I don't know if I said that right, but that's kind of what I was going for here. I want it to be a little bit more simple though. I absolutely love all the nail sets that I do see that are Coquette inspired, and I wish I could do them all, but maybe I will do more in the future. But this is just a starter set that I did just to see if it actually come out good. And to me, it came out pretty good. There are a few things that I did want to change about it, which I'll get into later on. But yeah, I'll let the rest of this white gel polish part play out, and I'll come back in when it's time to do the rest. So these are what the nails are looking like after we've done like the little lace outline, I guess you would call it. So now I'm taking some of my Betty Coral rhinestone nail glue and applying it right underneath the smile line of that French tip, and applying some heart pearl gems on top of that, and I will go ahead and cure that in the light for about 15 seconds just to flash cure while I move on. Now this is the part that I wish I would have changed or done differently. Is if I wanted to do the hearts, I feel like I should have went with smaller hearts, because I feel like the bigger hearts on the tip of the nail just kind of take away from everything and make it look a bit more bulky than it needs to be. But on the ring finger and the thumbnail, I did do these cute white bows, which to me I should have just done that across all the nails to begin with, but I really wanted to incorporate some hearts. And yeah, so that's mainly the two things I would change, is either do smaller hearts with these bows or just do bows across all of the nails. But after I've applied the little charms and everything to the nails, I did go ahead and fully cure them light for 60 seconds. Now it's time to top coat. So I will be using the Super Gloss Top Coat from Acrylic. It's my absolute favorite. I talk about it, I feel like, in every single one of my videos, and I highly, highly, highly recommend this top coat. And now you can kind of see that I put it on top of these pearls, which honestly I don't mind because I feel like it kind of protects the pearls. Not only that, it gives it more of a shine when they're fully cured. You don't absolutely have to do that. I just felt like, one, since it's a practice set, it didn't really matter, and two, like I said, it would just give it a cute little shine to it. And same with the bows. You don't absolutely have to put the top coat on top of the bows as well, but I went ahead and did that, and I'm kind of glad I did because the bows being glossy looked super cute. So after I went ahead and applied the top coat, I did wipe down the sidewalls before curing just to keep the nice square shape, and then I did put my hand in the light for a full 60 seconds. But that's pretty much the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!